Yeah, Brian and Sue, the father said he wanted to be in the courtroom today when his son testified. You wanted to be in there to protect your son.
You're damn straight. Nobody else could protect my son when they were up here.
He says he drove his 16-year-old son from Indiana to the courthouse today at the prosecutor's request.
They're talking to the prosecutor. They're not going to talk to my son that way.
He says police recently approached him about Michael Terpening, and that's when his son said the man had touched him about 4 or 5 years ago. He says his son was about 12 at the time.
And touched him in some wrongful places.
Today's hearing was to determine if Terpening, who is 32, married, and has 8 kids, should stand trial on 11 counts of sexually assaulting 4 boys while he ran Earth Services and the house next door, Berry County programs for troubled boys. The courtroom behind Terpening was packed with supporters.
Anybody would love to have Mike for a son. Absolutely loved Mike.
Then Judge Michael Skippers closed the court to the public, agreeing that the testimony was too embarrassing for the victims.
And this is insulting. This is downright insulting.
Berry County Prosecutor Tom Evans says he believes Terpening supporters had another purpose today: intimidation.
Liar.
Another word?
That was me.
By the presence of the people here, it's certainly a case of might beats right, okay? We'll bring in our 3 out-of-town attorneys, we'll bring in all our buddies, and we'll just run right over these kids, and we'll run right over this little prosecutor's office. There may be turnip trucks here, but I didn't just fall off of one.
Terpening supporters insist the victims are lying.
The people who are persecuting him are people who are of poor character.
But prosecutors say not all the victims were at the home at the same time.
Some of them have never met before.
The victim's father says his son isn't making this up.
I want justice for the other children.
Now that the judge has ruled against Terpening, binding him over on 12 charges, including that new charge today, the case next goes to court, with the next hearing in mid-October. Live in Hastings, Ken Kolker, 24 Hour News 8.